Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of raids because we haven't done that in a while. That's going to be Rhyperior going up against a Scyther raid in partly cloudy weather with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Well, also has Surf, but I'm only going to be using Stone Edge. So he's going to be putting on massive damage. Now, the plus side to this is instead of using Tyranitar, which could be weak to the bug moves, I'm not going to have any weaknesses, although it does have all flying moves, so we have no problems. I didn't realize I was going to be able to do this, and I didn't even have the thought in my mind that I wanted to until I saw how much damage, and then I said to myself, okay, I think I'm going to start to dodge here and use just one Rhyperior because that Stone Edge does so much damage. It's insane. And then after this, we're going to take Rhyperior to a Pinsir raid as well as a Togekiss and a Gliscor to see how well they're going to perform. The Gliscor is not going to be completely maxed out because I do need to use it for certain leagues in the PvP. So that is another thing to think about is Pokemon you're not going to be able to completely max out to go up against raids. And are you going to do two of them? I'll have to think about it. Anyways, comparing them side by side, we have Rhyperior at 14 attack, 15 defense, and then 15 stamina, sitting at 31.3 DPS with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Then we have Tyranitar at 15 attack and a lovely 4 defense and then 15 stamina, doing 32.4. That is basically one of the highest output damages that you're going to get for Rock Throw, Stone Edge, Tyranitar, and it's sitting at 75%. The reason why it's so high on the DPS is because of that low defense. Looking good. And after this Pinsir raid, we're also going to be taking a look at a Houndoom raid solo in partly cloudy weather just to see how much damage I can do with all Tyranitar's Rock Throw and Stone Edge. And yeah, I just wanted to see the reason why people are able to solo Tyranitar, which I am going to do. Man, we had Absols everywhere. But guess what? Partly cloudy weather. Of course. Or if it's not partly cloudy lately, it's like snowy. Anyways, how you're going to solo Tyranitar is going to be in cloudy weather with that boost for fighting types with all Machamps, Dynamic Punch, and Counter. And that is it. So you're just going to go straight to town. Now, personally, I have been very close. I did it. It just didn't let me beat it. Just going to have to keep at it until I'm able to. Because the increase of super effective moves has been changed. So that's why you can do that now. Anyways, the Togekiss is going in here. And it did quite well for not dodging whatsoever. Typically, you're not going to want a 3-charge bar move going up against a raid boss whatsoever. But in this case, I'm definitely not changing them. And there's no need to. I just wanted to test it out. You're doing so many animation times. And the damage output for those charge moves are so low. It's just kind of a waste. Although it did perform fantastically. So here in goes the Gliscor. Let's see how well it can do with Aerial Ace. All right. So this thing is not even completely maxed out, as you can see, but it's still putting in work. It's just the little straggler in the back. Just wanted to put it in there. Honestly, I wanted to even use my Sinnoh on a Porygon Z. All right, guys. I don't know. I just wanted to test out Hyper Beam in this partly cloudy weather to see how well it performs because Porygon Z, as it is, has an amazing attack stat. So with that extremely high attack already on Hyper Beam with the boost. Right, trainers, so we're about to take a look at that Houndoom raid going up against it in partly cloudy weather. So we're going to have a rock boost with our Tyranitar, Smackdown, and Stone Edge just to see how much damage we can do on that. We will be lasting the whole duration, so we're not going to have to re-lobby and it's not going to gain health. So enjoy that. Now we have Cresselia leaving tomorrow. I don't want to say thank goodness, but hey, goodbye. So we may possibly have Uzi, Mesprit, and Itzelf coming in because, well, they did show their pictures in that holiday image, and I would assume as we get different perks, they're going to release different forms, or they just might throw them all out at once. Or the other option, migrating between continents. Who knows? Like they kind of did with the legendary beasts, right? I think we're going to see something like that. So we're going to go back in here just to refresh really quick. We did go over these a couple of days ago, so we do have the defensive one here. So whatever part of the world you get this, or if it's everybody, just know that this is going to be the more defensive one. I know a lot of people don't think these are going to be too great, which, you know, probably not so much. But, I mean, hey, it's something new. And like a few of my commenters said, it's going to be nice to get these out of the way now so we can have nice ones come spring and summer, you know. So, yeah, anyways, they're going to be week 2. Bug, Dark, and Ghost types, you know, that's pretty much it. What you're going to want to use are Mewtwo's with Shadow Ball, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Gengar. Pretty much the same old things we've been using to go up against raids, guys, right? The whole Mewtwo and Deoxys thing. Use all those Pokemon that you've been going up against them with. And that's it. All right, there's really nothing to it. And it definitely, with one of these has Fire Blast. Let's go ahead and see which one it was, as a matter of fact. All right, this has Thunder. But the one with Fire Blast, that's going to be especially Tyranitar because he's going to be resisting that. But yeah, it's it's not looking too great. It's just Psychic after Psychic after Psychic type. Like, come on. It's not their fault. I mean, they're just putting out the legendaries. You know. And really quick, I just need to interrupt that legendary talk here. So look how he's taking damage before he can even deal it. Isn't that something? That happens quite often. Now, he is tapping the screen. Okay, he closed out the app and everything. That's what would be recommended to fix this problem. And then it happened to me going up against another trainer, which I'm going to zoom in, and then you're going to see it double time. We'll take a look at that. We do have these to look forward to, and you know, they gotta wait, I guess, build it up, I suppose. This is going to be an amazing release right here. Okay, we have Dialga. Now this is going to be crazy Steel and Dragon type. Probably going to be pretty fun to use in PvP. So check it out. And then we have Palkia, which is going to be a Water and Dragon type. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So just hang on tight, and we'll possibly be getting these awesome ones in the future. Now we have Heatran. Yeah, we've got that Fire and Steel. And now the one everybody's been waiting for the most. Come on now, give it up for Regigigas. Yeah, because you know you want the ultimate trash can in the raids. No, I'm just joking. All right, so back into the PvP here. So that's a big problem when you're going up against somebody in the beginning and they start taking damage before you, or vice versa, because that's a big deal. I mean, entering into the match with and just by the way, that double Crobat switch was not planned. That was crazy when that happened. So yeah, it's not fair. It can turn the whole tide of the battle. Say the first two Pokemon are neck to neck, but somebody started taking damage way before the timer started. As you're going to see an even bigger example, I was taking damage before the one was even gone, because it counts down 3, 2, 1, go. When it was 1, it was taking damage, my Hitmonchan. You'll see that here in just a moment. So hopefully they fix that, because now, you know, that's seeping over into PvP. I'm not going to be all negative about it. You know, it's a little bug. Hopefully they'll get around to it. But it can interrupt a very competitive battle for sure, okay? Giving somebody just that little bit charged up more attack, and then they're going to be able to get their special off before you for some reason, because they started the battle first. It has to be very precise. Otherwise, it's just not too fair, right? I also heard stories about people just standing there and not even being able to attack. Personally, I haven't experienced that, except for both of us at the same time. And then we just restart the app and then the match works fine. But it's never continuously over and over. Anyways, now here we go. I'm going to zoom it in, and then we're going to double time it and slow it down so you can see exactly what I was talking about here. So look at it, I'm losing health. All right, so we're going to see 1, go, losing health. And look at his pincer, and lost nothing. All right, that's a big deal. He was gaining energy then. No offense to any trainers or anybody. This is just showing you that there is these bugs within the game, and you should know that, okay? So good match again. Powerlifter and as well as Chirk. Thanks a lot, guys. And I do have other trainers that I want to put on the channel. It's just I don't want to flood you guys right now with PvP battles, because there's going to be a time and a place for that very soon in the future. All right. But for now, I'm just going to kind of shift it up with some raids and battles and here and there. Anyways, thank you for watching, trainers. Enjoy the rest of this, and we'll just see what we get tomorrow. It's going to be the Lake Trio, more than likely. And we're possibly even going to see some new Pokemon coming in as well. New Gen 4s. Look forward to it. And with that said, trainers, please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and it helped you out. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.